Hey there, how you doing today? My name is Cheryl Lynn, and nothing seems to be quite right here today. Anyways, I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Thursday, August 21st, and I am so sorry that it's not getting up until now. Anyways, I messed that up. But anyways, I'm here now, so we'll go ahead and get it done. I guess it can be more like one review, huh? Okay, so this one is going to be for my Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We are going to start today at Aquarius. So this one's for Aquarius, okay? All right, here we go. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What you got? Today, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Aquarius, what you got? The focus, yes, the focus, sorry about that, guys. The focus today is on the Page of Swords. So this is all about you trying to gain a sense of clarity today. You're presenting here as the Queen of Pentacles, so you're definitely presenting as somebody who gives off a sense of home and stability. Seven of Pentacles, you're trying to decide how much you want to invest in something. So I feel like you're trying to find a sense of clarity, keeping an eye on a situation right now to decide whether or not you want to invest wholly in it, is what I feel like. You're coming from a very stable, grounded place, but you have not yet made up your mind as to whether or not to invest in something. So with the Page of Swords, I feel like you are watching, trying to gather more information, trying to make sure that you are making a sound investment is what it looks like. Okay, so your energy today is patient. It's very patient, and it seems to be very focused on finding a sense of clarity before you invest in something, is what I feel like. Okay, that was Aquarius. Let's see what I've got for Pisces. Pisces. Didn't want that there. Okay. Whatever that was. Okay, let's go. Pisces. Let's see. For my Pisces. I don't know what the hell's on my table here. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay. We've got, I think my own hair is falling out. That's what it is. Okay. Nine of Wands, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, you're presenting today as the Empress. So you are all that with the bag of chips, right? I have the Nine of Wands on one side and the Queen of Pentacles on the other. This tells me that you are very wounded right now over, you're giving off a sense of being home, being stable. You know, something about, the way this feels to me is like you're very wounded right now because you feel as though people are taking advantage of you, or people are taking and not giving, right? People are taking advantage of your kindness. You do give off this aura of home, you know what I'm saying? Of you know, come to me and you can feel comfortable here or whatever. I don't know that people are appreciating all that you do for them, and I don't know that they are coming at you with a sense of reciprocity, right? Everybody wants to take, nobody wants to give is the feeling I get for today. So today feels like you are very much so you're just feeling like people are taking advantage of you is what it is. And to some extent, it would appear that that's probably the truth. It's just not everybody is so mindful of understanding how to appreciate what all they have, right? What all you give them. Definitely looks like there's a struggle today with that, with feeling as though people are not appreciating what you give them, and they're not understanding how much work it takes to be you, or how much it takes, you know, to be what you are to these people. So today feels a little downtrodden, a little bit. There you go. It's just one of those days, right? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go on. Let's go to Aries. I've got this out so late today that, you know, by the time you hear it, it should already be mid-afternoon. So day's almost over. Maybe tomorrow will be way better. Sorry. Aries. Okay. What do we got for Aries today? Okay, they'll go that way. Here we go. I've got Aries, Aries, Aries. Just 3 cards. We have the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. Queen of Pentacles has been in all 3 readings I've done so far, huh? With different decks, so it's very big day on this Queen of Pentacles. So you are presenting here as the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, no difference. It's just an energy, but you're definitely coming across as somebody who's very stable, very grounded, very nurturing. You're coming from a good place today, okay, it looks like. On one side, I have the Hierophant. On the other, I have the Star. So there is a higher level of commitment here that you have a great deal of hope and faith in, okay? Is what I see here. You're hoping that this higher level of commitment is going to bring about a sense of healing and a sense of balance. There's something here. This feels like the higher level of commitment that's in question, or that we're talking about here, is one that has had some rough times. This is not a brand new relationship. This is a relationship that you have gone through some things with, you know what I'm saying? And it looks as though you have a ton of hope and faith in the fact that you two are going to be able to bring this together stronger than it once was. So that is where I see this today. It's like this is a relationship that you just have a ton of hope and faith that all you've been through is going to work out to your benefit in this, you know, that you guys are going to be stronger than you've ever been before. So that's how I see this for the majority of you. If that's not the case and this is a new relationship, then you are hoping that the higher level of commitment is almost something more with yourself, that you're going to be able to be what you're supposed to be more so today than maybe you were in the past. That's how I see this. So this is something that's been through it, but it looks like you have struggled and fought your way back to ground zero, and now you're hoping to build something stronger than what it was before. So that's good energy. Yeah, the energy is very hopeful, very, very hopeful, and you're coming from a very realistic, grounded space is what it looks like. Okay, all right, now we're up to Taurus. Let me see what I've got for Taurus. Just 3 cards, just your energy for today. That was a terrible shuffle, but we'll try. We'll try again. Okay. This one's for my Tauruses. Okay, what do we got? I've got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Tower. Alrighty. What you got, Taurus? Okay, so in my opinion, you're presenting here actually as the King of Pentacles. So I'm male or female, no difference. It's just an energy. But you are standing in your masculine today and in boss energy, okay? Queen of Wands is the fact that you have an attitude right now about getting what you want from whatever the situation is. You don't intend to wait in line. You don't intend to, just whatever you want today, you want it right now. You've had enough, is how I feel. There's a very impatient determination about you today. You know, like you feel like you've waited long enough, or whatever's in front of you that you want, you feel like you deserve it or something, but you're just not, there's a lack of patience today, okay? And then we have the Tower. So I'm not sure if you being quite so pushy is causing this Tower, or if you're causing a Tower by taking what you want. What I mean by that is, I don't know if you are taking what you want out of a different situation that's causing this Tower to fall. There's something here about you having just a total lack of patience today. Almost uncharacteristically. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you didn't get into boss energy by being this way. So this is like very uncharacteristic of you, but for some reason, it's like you've been on a slow boil for a while, and all of a sudden it is explosive today. You are done waiting, done trying to do something a certain way. I don't know. This Tower is definitely caused by you today. I don't feel like it's towers can have different sizes and whatever to the, you know, this is not like it's something in your life is going to completely explode and fall apart, but this is the effect, this is the after effect of you being impulsive for some reason here as far as getting what you want. So I don't feel like this is a disastrous Tower that's going to cause you a bunch of life-changing issues, but it's definitely one that you are bringing about due to your impatience. Okay, so today's energy for you is impatient. All right, y'all, those are your 4. Thank you for everything. No matter what the cards say, make it the best day you possibly can. I'll see you again tomorrow, much earlier though. I messed this one up. Okay, thank you.